Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning back in. A lot of you told me you missed the microwave, so it's back again. I didn't realize it was such a fan favorite, but it's back. So what I want to do this evening is go over again the YieldMax dividends for the month of October. So I talked a little bit yesterday on our live stream about it, but I didn't want to take up the whole time talking about it. And also there was a delay in many of you all's brokerage accounts. Depending on what broker you use, there was a delay with the YieldMax fund dividend disbursements. So for most of us, we got them today. So I just want to go over again in a little further detail the dividends. And let me actually start on the site again, because I just really yesterday I went over like what the trailing average is for the last, since they've been around. So let's go in a little further detail this evening. And let's see. So I'm probably going to start with the YieldMax site, and then I will use another fan favorite, Yahoo Finance. We're bringing all the fan favorites back in one live stream. Pretty cool, huh? So YieldMax has recently changed their site, and we noticed that a little bit yesterday. Now, as an exclusive announcement for those of you that tune in this evening, for all two of you that are on so far, I wanted to let you all know that, well, you know what? I tell you what, I'll just save this till the end. I have a special announcement at the end of the live stream, make you all two of you, watch all the way through. We're getting back to the old days, it seems like, where we have, well, I peaked out in August, but anyway, all right, let's see here. YieldMax, where are we? Okay. I really have to stick to the same topics because, non-dividend stuff just doesn't do as well, but it's not going to deter me completely from branching out. So anyway, so yesterday I went over this number here, the overall distribution rate. So we'll just start with oark. And because, you get familiar with a site and then they change it. They do this all the time with stuff, which is kind of frustrating. So let me click on nvdy here, and let's go into further detail. Hoping that my awesome Fios internet is nice and fast tonight. So we've got a 37.46 distribution rate going back since fund inception. But what I want to look at is our actual detailed dividend history here. Going back to June 6th, we had approximately 75 cents. Then we were up to almost 96 cents, July 6th. Then we were 81 cents, then 92 cents in September. So we've actually just got our lowest dividend for nvdy. Now, let's go back to the main page here and just cover, I guess I'll go over all of them, but I'm going to try to not exceed like 20 minutes this evening. So we will definitely see how that goes. While we're waiting here, just have a quick sip. All right. So oark is at 30.39%. And hopefully by now, everybody that's in these funds has gotten their dividends. So now if we scroll down here, we'll see this fund has been paying a dividend all year. Now the February dividend occurred on actually a very special day. February 7th is a very special day for the coach. And I'll leave it at that. But anyway, so yeah, January 5th, we were at almost 75 cents. We were at a whopping $1.09 February 7th. Then 77 cents almost in March, 51 cents, 36 cents, 50, 55. So the dividend stayed consistent the last 2 months, but we're close to our all-time low. Actually, we did hit an all-time low in October. So this is kind of the main concern with these funds, that as the NAV erodes, as the price of the fund erodes, that, the dividend could become less. And then it's kind of like a dividend trap. And then it's like, if you stay in, it could just be a downward spiral. But hopefully some of it can be offset by dollar cost averaging. So I'm going to go through all of these this evening, and we'll just see what we get as far as viewership. Let me go back and see if there's any comments to address. You all are so smart. Well, I probably told you all before, but okay, we got 14 of you on. Varden's on, commenting. It's been a while since I've seen that. You all are so smart. Are you just really good at figuring things out? Well, I'm glad. I've coached up a smart audience for sure. When the audience's intelligence level exceeds that of the teacher, the teacher's done their job. So let's see here. Who is Poch Reyes? Delayed payment, fat fingers. I just got mine October 18th. Still enjoyed the dividends. Well, no, it was delayed because many of us were expecting it yesterday. So it was delayed by like a day. So that's why I joked in the Discord that I want interest payments. I want compensation for the delay. Well, E-Trade got it yesterday, but the others came in today. And they posted something. Someone in the Discord posted a note that they sent out explaining the delay. So anyway, all right. For the next one here, the next funds have much lower dividends. I mean, honestly, some of these are, like, why would you even own these? Dare I say, if the dividend's lower than like what a JEPI is paying out. Like, I want to say, ironically, the JP Morgan fund, the dividend, 15%. That's like less than JEPI pays out. Not to be confused, by the way, with JEPY. So let's see. Now this one, I believe, just started paying. So we got a whopping 25-cent dividend. So nothing to write home about there. Now let's look at amzy. Oh, this one's too new. This one doesn't have a dividend yet. It'll have one probably by the end of the year at the latest. Possibly some of these might pay their first dividend in November. So by Thanksgiving, we can all be thankful for hopefully a nice fat dividend from YieldMax. Oh, by the way, I do have an announcement that I'm holding. I may have already told some of you all, but I'm going to wait till the end of the video, make you all stay on and watch all the way through. Okay, so tsly's still at 50.72, but we kind of have to peel back the curtain to go over some more detailed dividend information. So, so for the commenter that was thought I had fat fingers, I mean, I kind of do. But this wasn't a case of the fat fingers because the payable date was October 16th. So for some of us, we're like 2 days late. So I'll have to raise that concern to Jay the next time I talk to him, right? So, so TSLY was actually, I think our lowest was May 4th, which is funny because that was the first dividend that I actually got after I got into it. So the second lowest was actually this month, 57 cents. Like I say, July, things were looking good. July 17th, I remember that day I was up 15% in the principal and getting $1.07 in dividends. And that's when a lot of you all used to super chat back in the good days in July, like 4 months ago when the money was flowing. Now things are a lot tighter. So APLY, we're at 30%. Now this one, I followed this one pretty close. I'm not sure why it brought up JPMO. That's kind of odd. Because I'm trying to pull up. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I think I'm still familiarizing myself a little bit with these, but oh, that's not what I want. We know the expense ratio. They're all like 0.99. All right, let's see. By the way, I won this cool Stein at an Oktoberfest event over the weekend. So that's kind of cool. The 13th annual Oktoberfest. So didn't know what says it on the Stein, but all right. So which one are we on now? Oh, nvdy. I think we looked at this one already. Why is it? I feel like it's pulling up the wrong one. amzy. Ooh, 37%. So let's look here. 37%. It keeps pulling up JPMO. It's pulling up like the wrong fund. I'm not quite understanding why that's happening. Let's Let's see here. All right, let me just click directly on these and let's see what comes up. And of course, a basic site like this is already smoking up my bandwidth. Okay, so we got our second dividend in the history of amzy, so 63 cents. So that's a pretty decent one. Definitely higher than the month before. Now, FBY and GUI, I think, just started paying out. Like this might have been the first month they paid out. 26.12. Okay, so 28 cents. So actually, I'm glad I brought these up because I want to look into these a little bit further. Let's see here. Oh, one of my cougars just texted me. Each one is different. Okay, so 28 cents, 45 cents in the second month. So yeah, that was actually, oh, I'm getting distracted here. Classic coach move here. Okay, so let's see. And I'll have to ask Jay, I'll throw a softball question at him. I'll have to ask him why they named it FBY instead of METY or something since it's meta. So what I want to point out here, it makes sense that these dividends went up, actually, if you think about it, because meta stock has been going up since the fund inception, right? Let me see here. So we're up actually since August 18th. We're up like 12% in meta. So we're seeing a dividend increase in these. I may consider buying into some of these other ones. We'll have to see how things go. Right now, I'm loyal to tsly. Now, Coney was our big one. That was a whopping $1.18 or $1.21, I think. So that was our first one. So, you know, there's a lot of material there. If we annualize that, that's phenomenal. $1.21 a month times 12, you know, divided by the fund price, you're getting it's 75%, right? So remember, 75% is the annualized number, right? So there we go, at 121 if you round up. So that's our biggest one. I don't think I'm going to go over all of these. I wanted to look at a few others that we don't normally talk about because I think Meta certainly has upside and Google could potentially have upside too. Let me circle back and check the comments here. Okay, let's see here. So anyone want to guess what my announcement is going to be? I'll give you a hint. It pertains to a certain guest we've had on before who might be coming back on. Let's see here. I got our customary howdy from Benny Keaton. And then now Varden's copying and also saying howdy. So you're a little bit out of order. You started commenting. You're supposed to say hello first, then comment. Now you're just saying ho. I'm not sure what that means. But let's see. GUI and Amazon, I'm thinking the same thing. That's exactly what I was getting at. You read my mind. Markets futures looking bad for another day. And this market's just crazy. I got to tell you, the last 2 years, it hasn't been as fun as an investor. Let's see. Remember every $30 drop is $1 for tsly. Right. 11-ish. What are you talking about 11-ish here? Oh, that's right. Earnings. We got to look at that too. Check out Tesla futures, brace for a dip, good to dollar cost average in Tesla. Looks like we would be at the 12. Oh, great. Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? Just what we need, more loss in principal value. Franco Physique is on. Tesla going down tomorrow because Tesla missed earnings. Your thoughts? Yeah, I think so. I would agree. I would agree with all of you all. That's my expert opinion anyway. It's the cheapest day for Tesla a month for the last 3 to 4 months. How great. How great is that, right? Should we buy these funds on the 27th? I tell you what, if it drops to 11, I'm not going to be a happy camper, but I would I would just use the dividend to buy more of that. Well, let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see if that's a wise decision. So I like to make very well-reasoned, rational decisions, well thought out after consulting the advanced financial forecasting equipment. So it tells me, now I didn't ask it a specific question, but it told me right off the bat, it spit out an answer before I even asked it a question, which is always awesome. It said, don't count on it. So I'm presuming, for what I just said, would that be a good strategy? It's telling me don't count on it. So darn, maybe I just need to alter my whole strategy based on what the magic 8-ball told me. At least some way, you know, got to get out from behind the 8-ball, one way or another. So anyway, all right, what were we talking about now? I need some of you all in the comment section to keep me on task here. So let's see, 31 of you on listening to me ramble. That's cool. That's why I keep talking about this stuff, you know. It gets good viewership. Love it. Gotta love it. I'll take my few dollars in ad revenue per day. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at, since Tesla earnings are coming up, let's look at that. So I've covered enough on the YieldMax site. Now I'll go to Varden's favorite site, Yahoo Finance. And what I'm going to do, like if I go to, the picture's funny on Yahoo. It's got a shocked face of Jerome Powell. Let's see here. Oh, they want the Fed to raise its inflation target. Honestly, if I had to wager a guess, I feel like inflation's here to stay. You what you think, but best case scenario, like I don't think prices are ever going to go down on anything. So we're locked in where we are right now. So the good days that now feel like things were cheap, they're not coming back, is my thought. Let's see here. Someone is buying into Tesla and selling, then buying clip on X dividend day. Hence, 27 has been the cheapest day. You know, that's actually a funny theory. We'll have to look at some of the trading volume and test that theory. But yeah, that's a good observation. Goff, you know what? I do actually want to talk about Goff again, because that one, the last video I did on Goff, I went all the way back to like 07, and that one, even during the Great Recession, still paid out a solid dividend. But now what are you saying? Goff can't sustain dividends just like most REITs. Well, I would challenge you to go back and look at the history of it all the way back to 07. Anything that still paid the same dividend or similar during the Great Recession is highly impressive to me. But who knows, you know, past behavior is not always indicative of future behavior. Okay, now let's see. Oh, Yahoo Finance, that's right. So let's see. I'll go ahead and tell all of you all that made it almost 20 minutes in. So Jay should be coming back on next month. He said something about the week of the 13th. So yeah, we're going to try to have him back on. So look forward to that. Hopefully he can come back on and help boost the channel again. That would be great. That last video really actually helped boost the channel. Let's see here. What are you saying? Many have cut RA stock. Cut theirs 20 cents to 12. Wow, this reminds me of old times. Like you were like the main commenter, just like 6 or 8 months ago. All right. Well, we had a great summer run, that's for sure. All right. Oh, Yahoo Finance. Okay, so I gave the announcement already. All right, Yahoo Finance. Let's see here. Can Jay boost Tesla price? We'll ask him, but that would be great, wouldn't it? All right, let's see. Share screen. I'm going to go to Yahoo Finance. And yeah, I'm going to do a separate video on Goff. I'm not going to get into that this evening. Look at this. Check out Jerome Powell's face here. This is kind of funny. Is it time for the Fed to raise its inflation target? Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Looks like the futures are down across the board. So let me now look at TSLY. I'm sorry, let me look at Tesla. And actually, let me check the dividend here that I got. I haven't looked. Oh, we're probably going to have a bad earnings day just based on this. Or did already. Tesla has an immense data advantage, says an analyst. Tesla's third quarter results missed analyst estimates on both the top and the bottom lines. Oh, there we go. Interesting. So, well, it's not reflecting here yet. It takes a day or so. But yeah, so, oh man. Well, we'll see a drop in Tesla tomorrow. But hopefully our dividend, hopefully they can capture some of this volatility, right? Let me check something here. Oh, we were already. Oh, great. Did we set a new? No, no, no. We were at 12 something back in April. Let me look here. I like how I'm getting Fios ads for $39.99 when I'm paying 60. Or excuse me, I'm paying. What am I paying? I think I'm paying 60. I should know. No, I believe our lowest. We were our 12-week. Our 12-week. Where the hell did I come up with that? Making up stuff now. 52-week range, the lowest was 1253. So we could actually set a new low tomorrow. And if we do, I'll come back on here to celebrate our new dubious distinction in the fund. What does this say here? Oh, Coinbase 75%. So that's going to be all the rage. I'll do another short on that. You all really seem to eat up those shorts talking about, like those crazy textbook examples, which if you do the math, on paper, they're right. I mean, we all know it's not going to sustain a 75% payout per year, but as a textbook example, holding all else equal, as they say in finance, you would have, if you compound a 75% return per year, you'd get to $1 million very fast. So when I do short clips like that, you all definitely seem to eat those up. And I like that because a lot of textbook examples are just not realistic. And that's a textbook example of a textbook example. So how is that for kind of a play on words? All right. So yeah, I think that TSLY is definitely going to drop tomorrow. As bonus, let me check my dividends here and see if I'm ready to retire or not. I doubt it. But, it's going to make me, let's see here. I'll check them later. I think I got a couple thousand or so that I'll probably just reinvest back in it again. Oh, wrong password. Oh, well. All right. Let me see. If you all give me a compelling reason to stay on, I might go longer. If not, I'm probably going to sign off. So let me get back to the comments here. Let's see what else Varden said. Come on. Come on, Fios. Live up to your reputation. This is ridiculous. My computer's just getting slower and slower. Come on. I'm trying to navigate back to the StreamYard window so I can get to your comments here. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we've got we've got some good stuff. I'll bite on some of these comments here. Okay. So, where are we? Yeah, like I said, I'll do a separate video on golf. Going pretty well, actually. I'm talking to a new one that is pretty cool, to say the least. Most funds like golf are getting pressured to cut dividends to help the company survive. Earnings already happened. Yeah, I know. I was waiting for some of you. I like how quick a lot of you pounce on when somebody like me, like if I say something wrong, you're like ready to correct me real quick. But yeah, I actually did kind of know that. Let's see. Short videos are where it's at. We'll see. I think I picked up 12 new followers from the last short that I did. So I need to definitely keep on that for sure. I'm here tonight. Why can't you answer the question on golf unless you don't know, which I can call them? Well, what do you want to know? I mean, just tune in tomorrow. I mean, I have to keep you guys coming back for some reason, not just the Cougar stories. All right. You know what? Just since you stayed on all the way, I'll look. I don't do this for just everybody, so you should feel special. Golf. All right. What do you want to know? You want to know why it dropped? Oh, holy shit. I understand your concern. Wow. What the heck happened here? That is very concerning. Wow. In 5 years, this fund hasn't dropped that much. Where is, what's his name? One of my long-term subscribers, Money in the Bank. If you're on, comment, because golf, this is like your favorite fund. What the heck happened? Did it get like short squeezed or something? That's like a, let me do some, this is nuts. Let me do some quick math here. So that's like a, That's like a 28% drop. Wow, and I was just talking it up. Um, well, this Apple stock app is useless. I got nothing at the moment. Oh, drop. Oh, come on, Google. Bear with me. Um, so there's an article from stockinvest.us. Volatile ride for Guggenheim Strategic Opportunities Fund stock price Monday. Some stocks may drop long and hard while being oversold on RSI before turning, which increases general risk. Let's see. Stock Scan has something about it. Um, that's pretty scary. This is actually a very, very concerning drop. Um, yeah, 28% down. So it says, and honestly, some of this stuff sounds like bullshit when I read this. It's always like, there's always like a different reason why the market does something. And then there's always some expert that comes up and says, oh, this is exactly why it happens. And sometimes I don't even think they believe what they say. The good news, I usually believe what I say if I can convince myself well enough. So, okay, so here's the expert reasons: market sentiment towards golf, market sentiment towards the asset management industry. Okay, market sentiment. Who the heck wrote this? Confidence in the economy. This is like, did someone write this article like for school or something? Engineer Blake definitely didn't write it. Um, Investors are more likely to buy golf when they are confident about its future or expect positive events. Who the heck? So there's a site called Stock Scan. Who the heck wrote this? I'm sorry, those are very generic reasons. I want to come up with a better answer. Let me do some research. Oh, you must read my mind. May not know, may need to do some more research. Yeah, I'm actually overdue for a video on golf, and I need to branch out from YieldMax a little bit. The good news is that's a dividend fund, so it'll definitely get views. Um, but yeah, that's very, very concerning. Thank you for pointing that out for sure. Socrates is on. Tesla started at 20. I'm going to 10. That's a, yeah, tell me about it. Dollar cost average, definitely. Um, Compare golf to RA. We'll do that tomorrow. I've already gone almost 30 minutes here. That's why I want to know because of it. Yeah. Um, Maybe it's a good buying point. Hey, I just got an idea. I may buy golf with my Tesla dividend. I've always wanted to be in, by the way. Um, it's funny, Blake. This is exactly what I was thinking. I thought AI. I thought they put it into Chat GPT or something. I would, if I was going to be that lazy, I would still. Well, I'm a good writer anyway, um, but if I was going to do something that lazy, I would at least reread it and try to reword it because I feel like it's like you might as well just be like in school. You're doing like a book summary and you just read the cover of the book. I mean, at least reword it so the teacher doesn't catch you using the book cover. Thesis: will Tesla rebound? Thoughts that people have. Well, let's find out. The good news is we always have ways to find answers, right? So, oh, what's this? Better not tell you now. Well, you have to tell us now, 8 Ball. We're on a live stream. You can't clam up on us when we're live. Well, like I say, if this whole financial coaching thing doesn't work out, I might have a future in stand-up comedy. That's what I'm hoping. And I don't think I need plastic surgery like that one guy that was on SpongeBob as a kid. What's his name? I don't even know if that's true or not, but there's memes going around of this comedian guy that's like, he was like, as a kid, he was on like, there's memes of him like on SpongeBob or something. Anyway, all right, 8 Ball. 8 Ball's not going to cooperate with me. Oh, piece of crap. I know I should be nice to it. Maybe it'll cooperate better if I'm nice to it. Come on. All right, we're not getting a coherent answer out of it. Putting it in timeout. All right. Oh, well, maybe by tomorrow we'll have an answer. Try one more time. It is certain. There we go. Slowly going up over the others. All right, so I just hit the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to end it there. So for all of you that tuned in, all of you loyal fans, well, those of you that are new fans, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. A magic lamp. I think I have one of those, but I got to put the batteries. I have a lot of stuff I've had for a while that, like, the batteries corrode and then it, like, ruins it. Just had that happen with a scale. Anyway. All right. Oh, wow, look at that. You know, I used to have a saying, like, when the count jumped, I had to keep going. So more of you just tuned in. But anyway, well, enough fun for one night. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that like button. Promote this all out to your friends, family. We need to recruit new subscribers on board. We need to hit 3,000. And, you know, need to keep growing. Keep growing the community. Keep growing the movement. So thank you all for tuning in. Take care. Have a great night.